everything in relation to my professional stuff.
Sebelum melanjutkan videonya, buat kamu yang lagi nonton video ini, jangan lupa subscribe, like, comment, and share sebanyak-banyaknya. Terima kasih, selamat menonton!
ANTVLovers, apa kabar nih semuanya? Ketemu lagi ya barengan sama aku Bella Fauzi. Nah, seperti biasa nih, kali ini di Ngobrol Seru Antv, kita hari ini akan ngobrol-ngobrol dengan salah satu pemain Gopi yang ini hadir di Antv setiap jam 13 waktu Indonesia Barat. Nah, siapa di sini yang suka nonton Gopi? Hari ini kita akan ngobrol seru dengan salah satu pemain di serial itu. Kira-kira siapa ya orangnya yang mau aku ajak ngobrol seru hari ini? Nah, sebelum dilanjut nih ngobrol-ngobrol serunya, sebelum dimulai maksudnya, kita saksikan dulu VT yang satu ini.
Kamu adalah seorang pembohong. Pertama mengenai kamu, dan sekarang tentang surat ini. Bagaimana dengan cinta? Gopi, setiap hari jam 1 siang di Antv.
Nah, gimana? Kira-kira udah tahu belum siapa sih kira-kira yang bakalan aku ajak ngobrol seru hari ini? Ya udah, mendingan langsung aja kita sambut bersama-sama. Please welcome GIAA Manek. Hello, namaste. Namaste GIAA, आप कैसी है?
मैं बहुत अच्छी हूँ, आप कैसे हो?
मैं ठीक हूँ, मैं भी ठीक हूँ, शुक्रिया.
बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे हिंदी में वार्तालाप करके.
Thank you. Broken, my Hindi is broken. I'm trying to speak Hindi just to look cool in front of you, but actually my Hindi is very broken.
No, you're good. You're
Thank
good.
Thank you, Gia. So, how's everything in India? Are you in India right now, Gia?
Yes, very much in India, in Mumbai, in my home.
In your lovely home in Mumbai. So, how's everything in Mumbai right now?
So things were settling down because of COVID, and now we are back to square one. Now, as per the reports, things are worse than what it was when it started. So सबको बहुत अपना ख्याल रखने की जरूरत है, and stay home and maintain social distance.
Okay, so you're still staying at home and then maintain social distancing. But do you still doing your job or like shoot or doing your job as an entertainer? How does it go?
Absolutely, but to be very honest, since the past 1 year, जब से कोविड शुरू हुआ, तब से most of us हम घर से ही काम कर रहे हैं, working from home and mostly digital work. And of course, when there is a need to step out for shoot, you need to step out. Okay. Of course, by taking all possible precautions.
Okay, yeah, I agree. And the most important thing is to keep yourself healthy and happy.
Yes.
Okay, so let me translate for the ANTVLovers who are watching you right now. Nah, jadi Gia barusan aja menceritakan kabar terbarunya dia. Alhamdulillah, Gia Maneknya terlihat sehat-sehat saja dan seger banget ya, cantik sekali nih Gia. Dan
the washing vessels. So of course I knew to do these things before, but I learned it properly during the lockdown because we were all locked up in the house and there was no way to go. So it was time that we just polish our skills because it's easy to buy a house, but to make it a home you should know how to take care of it. So that, and besides that, I also worked on polishing my acting skills. I did a lot of classes online. I learned makeup, I learned hair, I learned everything in relation to my professional stuff. And I also love reading, so I worked on myself to gain knowledge in things where my knowledge wasn't up to the mark. So I would say I've utilized my time pretty well.
Wow, you learned a lot actually while this lockdown and pandemic time. It's really lovely things to hear. Okay, so jadi Gia baru aja cerita nih sama Bella tentang kegiatan-kegiatan atau hobi baru nih yang Gia punya selama waktu lockdown kemarin gitu. Jadi kan seperti yang kita tahu ya, karena kemarin lockdown tuh kita banyak yang nggak bisa kemana-mana. Nah ternyata Gia memanfaatkan waktu tersebut untuk belajar hal-hal baru. Nah ini mungkin hal positif ya, positive things that we can learn from Gia. Karena Gia belajar banyak sekali skill-skill baru sama masa pandemi, yaitu karena dia banyak di rumah, dia jadi belajar gimana ya caranya membersihkan rumah, caranya ngepel lantai, terus ngelap-ngelap meja. Mungkin sebelumnya dia tahu, tapi ya karena sibuk dia nggak punya cukup waktu untuk melakukan itu gitu. Nah kemarin karena sering di rumah, jadi dia punya banyak waktu untuk ngurusin rumah gitu kan. Terus juga dia belajar gimana caranya masak. Terus juga selain itu dia belajar acting, jadi dia banyak ambil kelas-kelas acting yang diadakan secara online gitu ya. Terus selain itu juga dia belajar make up supaya mungkin skill make up-nya juga jadi makin jago gitu ya, karena kan dia kan juga performer gitu. Dan terakhir, karena katanya Gia ini seneng banget yang namanya baca, jadi dia suka baca buku-buku yang menambah pengetahuan dia gitu. Wah, positif banget ya Gia orangnya ya. Okay, so now Gia, we're going to talk about Gopi. So, can you tell us about your character as the Gopi?
So, Gopi is a very innocent girl who trusts people very easily, who has a lot of love and compassion for everybody. She's a giver. She's not somebody who expects or demands from people. And these are her strengths, and her weakness is also the fact that she trusts very easily. Her weakness is also that she didn't get an opportunity to get educated, because of which her sister, apparently in the serial Rashi, takes a lot of advantage and manipulates her. And being too innocent, in today's day and age is not a very good thing, because there are a lot of people out there who will just follow you. So pick up the good things from Gopi, see what happens with her in the show, learn what not to be, see the repercussions of what happens when there are few things that Gopi gets an opportunity to work on, but she's not able to work on it. So please learn the good and the bad, and I hope I have done justice to the role that I portrayed, and I hope you all can connect with me as Gopi in the show.
Gopi, okay, well done. Okay, so let me translate it to ANTVLovers. Nah, jadi Gia baru aja menceritakan tentang peran dia di serial Gopi. Jadi di sini Gia berharap karakter dia sebagai Gopi ini bisa mengajarkan kita banyak hal gitu tentang kehidupan gitu ya, atau bagaimana seharusnya seorang itu menjalani hidup. Karena Gopi ini di sini diceritakan sebagai seorang gadis yang polos gitu ya. Dia tuh baik banget, dia punya banyak kasih sayang yang diberikan untuk semua orang. Dia suka memberi, tapi nggak terlalu berharap akan menerima kembali. Jadi orangnya kayak legowo gitu, gimana ya, kayak ya emang dia baik aja, baik banget gitu. Saking baiknya sampai Gopi ini, kalau yang aku tangkep ya, orangnya tuh terlalu naif gitu, gampang percaya sama orang gitu. Biasanya kalau kayak gitu tuh gampang dibohongin gitu ya, rada kasihan sih. Dan ini Gopi juga dia latar belakangnya mungkin karena pendidikannya tidak tinggi, jadinya dia mungkin kurang kritis gitu, jadi terlalu polos, terlalu lugu gitu. Katanya dibilangnya innocent people gitu. Nah terakhir Gia berharap semoga karakter saya sebagai Gopi ini bisa mengajarkan penonton tentang apa yang harus dilakukan dan apa yang harus tidak dilakukan dalam hidup gitu, dalam menyikapi hidup berhadapan dengan orang-orang. Semoga aja penonton itu bisa belajar dari karakter Gopi, baik kelebihan maupun kekurangannya dia gitu. Okay, so Gia, let's continue. At that time, when the very first time you knew that you had to play as Gopi, how did you feel? How did you felt at that time?
So honestly, I was a newcomer who was, trying to make a mark and get a show. And I went through a lot of failures. And when I auditioned for Gopi, I honestly felt, oh, okay, just another audition. I don't know if I'm going to make it. So actually, I gave the audition very half-heartedly, and I had no expectations that I'm going to get a call from the makers. So when they called me up,
were you pessimistic?
I was not exactly pessimistic, but I was a little heartbroken because I have been trying for 2.5 years, and I wasn't getting a breakthrough in my career. So constantly I was facing failure. So that is one time when I auditioned for Gopi, and I was like little heartbroken when I was auditioning for the same, and probably that is what touched the makers, because they kind of saw the pain in me which was needed for Gopi. So when they called me up and they told me, we want to sign you for the show, I was really taken aback, and I thought, I have given so many amazing auditions, I didn't get selected there. How come I got selected here? So anyways, I was just grateful, and I didn't know that the show is going to be this big. I didn't know that the character is going to be this big, and I didn't know that I'm going to get so much love from the show, from the character, not only in India, but from all over the world.
So you didn't know that role was going to come for you at first. Okay, let me translate it first to ANTVLovers. Nah, jadi Gia barusan menceritakan dulu awal-awal dia pas baru dikasih tahu mendapatkan peran Gopi gitu ya. Jadi dia sebenarnya nggak pernah berharap gitu bahwa dia akan lulus audisi gitu di serial Gopi ini, karena sebelumnya dia udah sering banyak ikut audisi, dan ternyata banyak banget kegagalan yang sudah dia lalui gitu, sehingga akhirnya dia kayak udah ya udahlah, mungkin karena udah sering gagal, jadi dia pada saat audisi itu juga ternyata dia nggak nyangka akhirnya dapet juga gitu. Dan ternyata dari serial Gopi ini dia bersyukur banget karena ternyata serialnya sukses dan ditayangkan di banyak mungkin selain di India, salah satunya juga pastinya di Indonesia gitu, yang membuat nama Gia Manek jadi semakin terkenal, dan itu yang dia syukuri gitu. Dia senang banget bisa menjadi bagian dari Gopi, karena awalnya dia nggak menyangka ternyata serial Gopi bisa sesukses ini gitu, dan bisa mengantarkan nama Gia Manek jadi cukup dikenal bahkan di Indonesia gitu. Okay, so Gia, so you already told me before that you really didn't you're really grateful and you didn't know that it's actually is that big. It's going to be very big until it's aired in Indonesia. So when Gopi is airing again in Indonesia, it's twice already. So how does it feel when you knew that Gopi is airing again now in Antv?
So for the first time when I got to know that Gopi is airing in Indonesia, I was in Sydney in between my vacation, and I got this call from Antv, and they said that we've launched your show and we would like you to come here and be a part of our channel and be a part of our shows. I left my vacation in between, ran back to India, packed my bags, and I boarded my flight to Indonesia. So it was just like a complete surprise and a complete shock for me. When I say shock, very pleasant shock, because I didn't expect something like that. I never thought that I would ever be going to Indonesia for
course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And all his data was washed off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, all the data was gone. Yeah, like
Completely.
okay. So jadi Gia, I will try to translate your answers. Gia, I hope I will do well.
Yes. You will.
Gia baru aja cerita tentang scene-scene yang paling tidak bisa dilupakan ketika dia syuting serial Gopi gitu. Nah, jadi kan tadi udah dijelasin sama Gia kalau karakter Gopi ini perempuan yang lugu banget, polos, gampang percaya sama orang, apalagi kalau itu keluarganya dan pendidikannya juga nggak tinggi gitu ya. Jadi mungkin kalau orang seperti itu biasanya nggak banyak pengetahuan yang dia miliki sehingga dia gampang-gampang percaya aja sama orang gitu. Nah, waktu itu jadi digambarkannya adegannya itu adalah Gopi ini pengen sekali menyenangkan hati suaminya gitu. Jadi dia berusaha menjadi istri yang baik. Terus dia disaranin sama kakaknya, kamu tahu nggak kalau kamu pengen jadi istri yang baik, kamu tuh harusnya nyuci nggak cuma baju doang, nggak cuma piring doang, tapi laptop suami kamu juga kamu cuci gitu. Dan Gopi sebagai karakter yang sangat polos sekali mengikuti saran kakaknya itu untuk mencuci laptop suaminya. Akhirnya benar itu dicuci tuh laptopnya sampai bersih, terus digantung di jemuran gitu. Ya akhirnya ya laptopnya rusak, laptop suaminya rusak karena dicuci kan laptop harusnya nggak boleh dicuci dong ya kan. Laptopnya rusak, data-datanya hilang, akhirnya walhasil Gopi bukannya malah dipuji sama suaminya sebagai istri yang baik, malah dikasih tamparan gitu karena gara-gara dicuci laptopnya jadi rusak gitu. Ini sebenarnya antara lucu tapi sedih juga, tapi kok ya polos banget gitu ya. Nah, tapi ya ternyata seperti itulah karakternya Gopi yang harus diperankan sama Gia Manek, dan katanya itu dia nggak bisa lupa banget karena sebenarnya ini aslinya kalau aku kayak gini nih, aku nggak bisa nih kalau kayak gini karena emang anaknya tuh karakter Gopi tuh se-inosen itu gitu, sepolos itu dia sampai nyuci laptop aja diikutin gitu ya. Semoga ANTVLovers nggak ada ya yang kayak gitu ya di sini, kalau punya laptop jangan dicuci, nanti laptopnya rusak gitu ya. Okay, so Gia, you already told us that your most favorite scene on Gopi, but playing as a Gopi, as a innocent girl who has a lot of love but didn't have education for her life, do you feel any difficulties as an actor during the shooting process?
During the shooting process, definitely I would say, because it was my first show. And I didn't have any former acting training from anywhere. So whatever acting that I learned was through the various auditions that I gave for 2.5 years. And Gopi was a platform, the show was a platform which taught me how to face the camera, which taught me how to take the light, which taught me how to emote, which taught me how to cry, because in the beginning of the show, when I had to do crying scenes, I just couldn't get it right. I didn't know how to cry, and I used to put a lot of glycerin in my eyes to, for the tears to flow out. But 3 months in the show, I just focused, and I was just determined to do very well, and I was determined that the producers have trusted me and given me a beautiful role. I need to do justice to it. So I put all my focus in it, and I just made sure I'm giving my 100%. And in 3 months' time, I stopped using the glycerin, and then 3 months after the show, I started crying myself for all the scenes. I didn't need to use natural. I didn't need to use glycerin anymore.
Right. That's amazing. I mean, that's an amazing job as an actor.
Thank you.
Okay, so but what do you think about this Gopi character? Do you think it is an easy role to play, or actually it is very difficult to play as Gopi?
So when I did it for the first time, of course it was difficult for me. But today, if I'm asked to become Gopi again, it is my comfort zone. It wasn't a comfort zone because it was something new that I was attempting. And because I did it for such a long time, so today it has become a comfort zone.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, I will try to translate your answers.
Yes.
Gia. Nah, jadi Gia nih cerita tentang pengalaman dia waktu kemarin syuting Gopi gitu. Apakah ada apa aja sih tantangannya, susah nggak sih untuk memainkan karakter sebagai Gopi yang sepolos itu gitu ya? Dia tahan nggak ya untuk nggak, gemes banget sih Gopi gitu. Dia tetap bisa profesional atau enggak gitu kan? Nah, terus Gia cerita bahwa dia pertama-tama tuh sebelum Gopi, aku tuh nggak pernah acting sebelumnya atau main di serial TV. Jadi tuh Gopi ini adalah serial pertama saya nggak pernah belajar acting sebelumnya. Saya cuma belajar acting dari audisi aja. Dan sebenarnya pada saat dia syuting Gopi itu adalah platform atau tempat dia untuk benar-benar menimba ilmu actingnya dia gitu. Jadi pada awal-awalnya Gia memulai karir actingnya, itu dia cerita awal-awalnya tuh aku nggak bisa nangis, Bella. Jadi waktu disuruh acting nangis, dia pakai itu apa sih? Kalau di sini nggak boleh nyebut merek ya, tapi tahu kan yang kayak tetesan mata yang supaya dia kesannya nangis. Padahal itu sebenarnya bukan air mata asli gitu ya. Itu air mata buatan ternyata. Nah, awal-awalnya tuh Gia paling nggak bisa kalau disuruh nangis gitu, sehingga dia memerlukan bantuan gitu kan. Tapi ya karena Gia ini dia memiliki kemauan yang keras, dan aku berusaha untuk fokus, aku berusaha untuk mengasah terus skill acting aku selama 3 bulan. Akhirnya aku bisa, yang tadinya aku nggak bisa nangis, akhirnya aku benar-benar bisa nangis secara natural dengan air mata sendiri. Itu karena pendalaman karakter dia yang fokus terhadap Gopi ini gitu. Jadi akhirnya jago acting juga Gia Manek. Dan malah kalau ditanya susah nggak sih meranin Gopi, awalnya dulu susah, tapi sekarang aku malah ngerasa nyaman banget sama karakter Gopi. Jadi Gopi itu adalah comfort zone-nya Gia Manek gitu. Okay, next question. Actually, I have a lot of questions.
No problem.
Okay, so is there any common thing between your own character, your character in real life as Gia Manek, with your character as Gopi in the serial?
So I think one common trait between Gopi and Gia would be the fact that Gopi doesn't have malice in her heart for anyone. She wouldn't even want anything bad for her enemy, forget hurting her loved ones. And I think I'm also somebody who doesn't believe in being vengeful or being revengeful towards somebody, or I wouldn't have any ill feelings even towards somebody who has betrayed me or cheated me or broken my trust. I wouldn't want bad for anybody.
Okay, so actually very kind-hearted person, I must say.
Yeah, I feel that you don't need to carry the baggage of having anger or pain or revenge for somebody else, because you are unnecessarily giving them too much place within you. So you need to be light and you need to be joyful, and for that you need to be light.
Wow, yeah, that's why you get the character as Gopi, because actually Gopi is Gia Manek. You have the same, kind-hearted and not to take revenge for someone who already harmed you or betrayed you. That's actually a very hard thing to do.
Actually, if you understand, I feel that what people choose to be is their choice. What you choose to be should define you. If you are doing the same thing that they are doing, what is the difference between you and them?
Okay, yeah. That's a different how you react to that situation. Okay,
yes.
That's amazing. I will try to translate your answer.
Yes.
Jadi Gia, aku baru aja nanya ke Gia, ada nggak sih persamaan antara karakter Gia Manek dengan perannya dia sebagai Gopi gitu. Terus dia cerita, mungkin kita sama-sama nggak pernah dendam ya orangnya. Jadi kalau misalnya ada orang yang jahat atau ada orang yang kepengen menyakiti aku, biasanya aku tuh nggak punya keinginan untuk membalas dia gitu. Jadi aku sama sekali nggak punya dendam.
have faith that everything is eventually going to be fine. And if you are pushed into a certain situation, it is because you already have the strength to face it. So you just need to see that for yourself.
Okay, well, that's a very beautiful answer, Gia.
Thank you.
Okay, I will try to translate the best I can for the ANTVLovers. Jadi Gia ini ternyata selama memerankan karakter Gopi banyak sekali mendapatkan pelajaran tentang kehidupan gitu. Karena kan karakter Gopi sendiri juga digambarkan sebagai orang yang baik banget gitu ya, nggak punya dendam, nggak curiga nama orang, polos gitu. Selalu memberi meskipun dia dijahatin ya dia tetap jiwanya tuh memang suka menebar kebaikan aja sama sesama manusia gitu. Dan dia ngerasa banyak banget belajar dari karakter Gopi. Dan dari syuting serial itu dia ngerasa bahwa kehidupan itu adalah guru terbaik, dan karena setiap hari kehidupan itu selalu mengajarkan kita pelajaran-pelajaran yang baru gitu. Itu yang dia rasakan. Dan Gopi, karakter Gopi yang dia pelajari adalah meskipun dia banyak dijahatin sama orang, tapi dia nggak pernah berhenti untuk menjadi orang baik dan tetap menjadi diri dia sendiri, karena dia selalu yakin bahwa dia berkeyakinan bahwa Tuhan itu selalu mencintai hambanya, mungkin begitu kali ya. Jadi kalau misalnya kita percaya sama Tuhan, percaya dia pada akhirnya semua akan baik-baik saja. Jadi hal-hal seperti itu yang Gia pelajari ketika syuting serial Gopi gitu. Waduh, jadi sama satu lagi, accept who you are. Terima diri sendiri, cintai diri sendiri, karena kalau kita tidak mencintai diri sendiri, maka bagaimana orang lain bisa mencintai kita gitu kan. Jadi love yourself first, baru love orang lain gitu. Okay, okay Gia, it's I didn't realize that it's already quite long, but before we came to end our conversation, I still have several more questions.
Sure.
I'm sure that you already visit Indonesia before, right? It's been a couple of years, I think. What year when you first visit in Indonesia?
I think about 2-3 years back now. The first time I came, this time I was called by Antv. That was the first time I actually came to Indonesia.
Okay, when Gopi aired in Antv.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
Is there any unforgettable moments during your stay in Indonesia? Is there any favorite food or favorite place that you really love and you're really eager to come to that place again?
I think the entire experience of me coming to Indonesia from India was an unforgettable journey, because I was surprised when I saw fans waiting for me at the airport, and the kind of welcome that I got, the kind of love, the kind of warmth that was shown towards me is completely unforgettable. I really feel I must have done something very good in life to deserve this kind of love and warmth, because I'm going to a strange country where I don't know anything about the country, I don't know anything about the people, and such a warm welcome. I just felt like I'm coming from home to another home. So I'm extremely grateful to the fans, and even when I used to shoot on the set, there would be fans waiting for me to finish shooting, and they were extremely lovable and extremely respectful, and the kind of letters and the greeting cards which they made themselves for me, and the gifts, my God, I was having another suitcase back with me, taking back home, and I still have everything that is gifted to me, because it is extremely precious to me. So, and the entire thing was unforgettable. I don't think I can pinpoint one thing to say, this was the most special. The entire 2 trips that I've had to Indonesia are the most memorable trips of my life.
Your most memorable trips on your life, it's Indonesia, so it's like your second home, I guess. If you have a chance to come here, would you take it?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Jadi Gia bilang dia seneng banget, dia cinta banget sama semua fansnya di Indonesia, karena dia ngerasa sangat dicintai sekali sama semua fans dia di sini. Dan dia bilang katanya kalau misalnya ada kesempatan, aku pengen banget bisa balik lagi ke Indonesia dan ketemu sama semua fans-fans aku gitu. Okay, so before we end our conversation, do you have any plans in the future that you really eager to try, play as a different roles, or a different project that you will do in the future? Can you tell us, and can you say also something to Gopi's fans in Indonesia?
Okay, so answering your first question, I would say that as far as roles are concerned, before I had in my mind that I would like to play XYZ roles, but today I have come to a point of realization where I feel that any role that puts me out of my...
Terapkan 5M. Nah, apa aja tangan, menjaga jarak, menjauhi kerumunan, serta membatasi mobilisasi. Jangan lupa ya, semuanya selalu stay healthy dan jangan lupa bahagia. Aku Bella Fauzi pamit. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.